Rook to e3 check doesn't work because of the knight on f5. Um, what about rook d1? What does that accomplish? Nothing. It accomplishes the queen getting to a better square to defend this position. That's what it accomplishes. What about just kicking that knight out of the way? No, g6 would be met by knight take h6 check, which I would take then. Okay. So, I think we should go ahead and give that a go, to be honest. Because I don't see any other serious ways to get this guy. Yeah, I really don't. Let's give it a go. Yep, that was correct. Now, I think we can continue with rook e3 check. Rook e3 check would be met by either king g4 or queen takes. Okay. One for one. Alright, one for one. The knight took something on e5. Black to move. Um. What did that freaking knight take? A pawn, obviously. It took a pawn. So now I'm a pawn down. Am I? Am I pawn down? I am. I'm a pawn down. That's it. So, what is the goal here? If I take the bishop on a2, I take rook takes on a2, then what? Ah. Okay, bishop takes a2, rook takes a2, then queen e6, forking the knight and the rook. All right. All right, bishop c5. Uh, 2 for 2 here, so doing pretty well. A material count shows I am winning. I should be winning, but not after that move. Well, what if I just move the knight back to e6? That's a defensive maneuver, but I don't think it'll work. Not for this tactic, though. Because the tactics trainer calls for tactics. And that's not so much of a tactic. It's just a defensive maneuver. What about knight e2 check? Knight e2 check is met by either king h1 or h2. What if he goes to h2? If he goes to h2, I have nothing. Okay. Because I'm being threatened with mate in 1 right here. That's the dilemma. I'm being threatened by mate in 1. So, and a little move like h6 won't work because I'll lose a piece. So I'm thinking that, well, could I checkmate him? You know, is there a mating line after knight to e2 check? Knight to e2 check. Yeah, if he goes to h2, I'm just in trouble. I have no other move. Yeah. So I think knight to e6 is the answer here. It's not. Ugh! That's so aggravating. Wow. Of course it's rook takes. Oh, wow. I knew it was a checkmating pattern here. 2 for 3. Try and go 9 for 10, I guess. White to move. Um. Hmm. White to move, pawn d5. Well, knight f5 check is a discovery against the queen. That's winning on the spot, right? Is it? I think so. I mean, shit. That's what I'm seeing. It's very obvious too, a little too obvious, which means there might be a checkmate here. So, but there can't be because I see nothing else. Yes. Okay, 3 for 4. All right, the bishop takes rook on b4, which is aggravating. All right, what about to hell with the bishop on b4? Pawn takes f2 with check. The king is then forced to h1. And then what? And then what? Well, you know what? I really think I should take the bishop first. Because otherwise it won't work. If I go pawn takes f2 check, king h1, then I queen right here on e1, bishop takes. And then I have nothing else. Wow. Maybe it's this, then this? Yeah. Okay. 3 for 5. Um, well. White to move here. Okay. This looks very complex here. It really does. Well, if knight takes d7 traps the rook, so that's good. Knight takes d7 traps the rook. Um, so that's very handy, actually. Now, come to think about it, let's go with that. Yeah. 4 for 6. Queen takes something on e7. Um, let's see. Now, if I take this queen, I don't think I'll be. Oh, okay. Rook d1 check. Well, if I take the queen, rook takes, then rook d1 check. He has like a million places to go. So I think it starts with this. Yeah. And then maybe queen. Yes, and then queen c1 check. Which I don't think there's a checkmate here. Okay. 5 for 7. Alright, white to move. Um let's see. Well, bishop d3 pins the rook, which is awesome. But then it can be met by knight f5. Okay, well, and then I play pawn to h5. Interesting. Oh, he just went ahead and took it. That's awesome. So well, I pretty much have to take this rook now. I didn't even realize my other rook down here was hanging. Or maybe I could push this pawn. Because if I take with check, king takes, then what? You know? Yeah. Okay. 6 for 8. Not bad, not bad. Black to move. Knight c7. Hmm. Hmm. I just feel like I need to do something with the e8 rook. Should I just go down here and take this rook? I mean, you can take it with 3 different pieces. I mean, shit. Another complex position. Very complex. Let's do material count real quick. Alright, it looks like I'm down 2 pawns. That's what it's looking like right now. I'm down 2 pawns. So gotta make something shake. Cause it looks like the end game is near. With the way these pieces with the angles these pieces are pointing at, the end game is near. So um I just don't see any way into the king. I really don't. Maybe I should just trap his knight. Does his knight have anywhere to go? I don't think that's the answer. If I go rook c8, knight a6. Bishop d6. Yeah, and then pawn up. Okay, so doesn't involve capturing this knight. Alright, I'm gonna just go with taking this rook down here, I guess. I mean, or maybe I should check him and win the bishop. That's what I'm gonna do. Processing, of course. Okay, this one was real unclear. What was I? I was 6 for 8. Yeah, this one was very unclear. So let's just go ahead and restart it. Still 6 for 8. I'm glad it actually did that on that one. um, let's see. I don't have the legendary knight c7 check because of the knight on d5. I could kick it away though with c4. Interesting. Where would it go then? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't see anything else concrete. Yep. All right, 7 for 9, guys. We're about to go 8 for 10 and break the record. All right, so come on. I'm gonna spend as much time as I need on this one. Shit. hmm. Wow, I don't see anything concrete about this position. There's nothing hanging. There really isn't. Maybe I could deflect the rook somehow, because that rook is a bitch. Huh. All I see is a mass exchange here. That's all I see. Really all I see. Alright, what if rook takes d6? What about that? What can that be met by? Rook take d6. Okay, what about... Aha! Yes, okay. Rook take d6, rook takes queen e5. But this knight is hanging. Let's go with that. Okay, well, what am I doing now? Wow, nice. 8 for 10, fellas. Hell yeah. Alright, thanks for joining in, y'all. Cheers.